Welcome to the Donley Auctions Unfiltered Podcast, where history meets the highest bidder. Hi, I'm Susan.
And I'm Randy Donley.
And along with our trusty auction dog, Tucker, we're here to bring you the thrill of the auction, the behind-the-scenes scoop, and everything in between. We've got amazing stories behind the treasures, even some crazy stories you wouldn't believe, insider tips for both buyers and consignors, and maybe even a cameo or two from Tucker the auction dog. So whether you're a seasoned collector or just dipping your toes in, get ready for a wild ride through the world of auctions.
Join us each week on your favorite podcast platform, but for the best experience, tune into this podcast on a platform that supports video like YouTube or Spotify. We've got some great visuals to enhance every episode. Hi, I'm Randy Donley from Donley Auctions, and actually it's Veterans Day today. We're very respectful of Veterans Day. It's a big time actually around here at Donley Auctions because we do so much in selling military relics, and so much of this stuff actually comes from veterans and their families. I've been a military collector for most of my life because I started when I was about 9 years old. I'm 70 now, so 61 years. Wow, I can do that math. 61 years I've been a military collector, and I have had the absolute privilege of meeting so many veterans over the years. As a kid, I used to go door to door and talk to vets about how they acquired picking up German helmets or daggers or Japanese swords and all the type of souvenirs that came back from fighting during World War II. And then, of course, I met Korean veterans. Well, let's back up. When I started collecting, World War I veterans, God bless them, were still alive. And I had the privilege of meeting so many World War I veterans and acquiring items when I was a collector for my own collection. World War I, World War II, then of course Korean veterans. And I was living through the Vietnam period, so many of my friends and neighbors were going to Vietnam and sending me home some really fun stuff because they all knew I was a military collector, and of course it's gone on and on since there. But we do have coming up a Civil War auction that we've talked about many times. It's December 14th, so it falls right into our Veterans Day today. The Civil War collection is an incredible auction coming up for you December 14th. And behind me, you'll see a lot of the December 15th items, a large collection, probably over 100, primarily World War II uniforms that come from one collector that will be selling off the second day of the auction on December 15th. Look at what we're standing in front of today, a military collection coming up in December. I'm here with David Hill, our military expert, and Rodney, whose collection we're going to be selling for him in December. And we're so excited because this collection has taken how many years, Rod?
60.
60 years of collecting. 60 years to put this fabulous collection together. It's never been available for sale before until coming up now in December. Today, as we present this, it's not Veterans Day because we film all week, but we podcast on Friday. So again, I'll say a happy belated Veterans Day to everybody out there, and a special thank you to all of our veterans.
Hi everyone, welcome to Donley Auctions November annual fall classic auction. Check this out, this is my little cheat sheet. We're going to have an auction on Thursday, Friday, and Sunday. But I'm ready, and here's how you know, because I have candy. So I'm ready. I'm ready for the auction now. I'm not even putting it out until the auction starts. But the auction starts tomorrow, Thursday, with sports memorabilia, trains, tons of trains, right? Toys, and all kinds of great stuff. I'm keeping my eye on the Mike Ditka jersey, just FYI. And then that auction starts at 10 a.m. But you know, you can come in here at 8 a.m. because we will have coffee and donuts. Then let's go to Friday. Friday, our 2000 numbers. That is what we're calling the best of the best. The coin-op machines, advertising, cars, all kinds of great stuff. That auction starts at 5:30. However, we will also have a buffet of food at around 6 o'clock. So come on out. Everything's complimentary. Great night. We only have about 330 lots. So the auction will probably go until about 10 o'clock or so. But come on out Friday night. You have no other plans, remember? Then we're going to skip Saturday because that is going to be our day for all of the pickups from Thursday and Friday. And anything that has to be delivered, that's Tucker. He's ready for the auction too. That has to be delivered to the Coin Op show on Saturday. Sunday, back to Sunday morning, coffee and donuts at 10 a.m. One-cylinder engines, airline signs, steam engines, all kinds of great stuff like that. I even have a few beer signs. So don't forget, Thursday, Friday, Sunday, this week, November Annual Fall Classic. We'll see you at the auction.
Hi, it's Mike from Donley Auctions. I want to tell you about these great pair of chandeliers we have behind us here. These came from the Virginia, Minnesota Goodman Auditorium. Now, the Goodman Auditorium was built in the early 1900s. It was a gift from a Dr. Goodman to the city, of the citizens of the city of Virginia, Minnesota. Now, this auditorium was really, really great acoustics. It was called the Carnegie Hall of the Midwest. And for many years, over 100 years, it actually served the community, and they had orchestras and all kinds of recitals. You can go online and see the auditorium. It just recently closed, and they're demolishing it. I think they're going to replace it with another facility. I'm not 100% sure. But there were originally 6 of these fixtures in there. There were electric chandeliers. There were 6 matching chandeliers. They kept 4 of them because I believe they're going to go in the new facility. We have 2 of them here that came to us through another provider. And they stand about, probably about 8 foot tall. They require a ceiling hoist, which we have all the equipment here for it to hoist it up. And there's also a finial that goes on the bottom. You're seeing 90% of the fixture here. I'm going to pick up the finial and show you the bottom of it. We couldn't put it on because it was actually too big. Okay, these are the finials, and we had to take the finials off because these are too big for even our facility here. But you can see with the full finial how big these are. And underneath the table here, you can see we have the canopies and the hoists from down there. So they're really ready to go. I just need the ceiling height for it. It would probably take, well, at least a 20-foot ceiling or more for these to look good in. But you can buy one or the pair. There are lots number 2154 and 2155 in our auction Friday night. It's for our Friday Classic this Friday night.
Okay, as you might imagine, we're just a couple days away from the auction, so it's craziness here at Donley Auctions right now because we have to get it set up. This room that you see here has to change from a storage area to a showroom in just 2 days. That means we're going to be transporting all of the one-cylinder gas engines from a location 4.5 miles away to here to make it easier for you, our buyers, to have it all in one location rather than sending you, 4 miles away back and forth. So you'll see some speeded up video here in a few minutes so that you can watch the progress of this room become a one-cylinder gas engine room in no time. Hey, I'm Randy Donley here with Ron Garrity, my friend working with us on some of these antique cars. And oh my goodness, we only have, maybe 7 or 8 cars in this auction Friday and Sunday of this week. And Ron, which of these cars that you've been looking at today is your favorite?
Well, even though I'm wearing a GM label here, actually the Ford Mustang. I like the paint job. The interior's done really nice on this car, really presentable. And Mustang is just classic styles that people have liked since 1964 and a half. So fantastic car. This one, The Galaxy, if you ever wanted a street machine that your friends would be jealous of, this is the one. The guys put a lot of time and money into making it something that would be fun at a car show around the street. So,
and it's not shown with the bumper right now, but we do have that. And convertibles, of course, we've got the Mustang, the Eldorado, and this cute little MG, my goodness. So again, watch us this weekend, DonleyAuctions.com, and come to the auction. Why don't you come on out? You can come any of the days. We start Thursday. We have a Thursday auction. Friday night is the killer. You want to get here by about 5:30. Auction probably goes until 9 or 10. And then of course, Sunday, we have all of our one-cylinder gas engines and steam engines and more motorcycles and cars. So come on out to Donley Auctions.
Hi, I'm Mike from Donley Auctions, and I'm here today to talk about investment quality antiques. A lot of times people will say, Mike, what should I invest in, or what makes something worth money and will appreciate in value? Well, one of the things I always tell them is try and pick an item of good quality that has broad appeal and great provenance. Those three things you can never go wrong with. And I'm going to talk about an item that checks all of those boxes today. What we have here is a bronze floor medallion from the Valentine Blatz Brewing Company out of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Now, this is the original floor medallion that when people walked into the office complex was inset in the floor. Blatz operated from 1851 to 1959 in Milwaukee when the label was sold to Pabst Brewing Company, and now it's being made by Miller Brewing Company. The Romanesque style office building was built in 1890 and designed by Paul Schnetsky. The plant and offices were closed in 1959 and laid idle for many years. In 1988, the building were repurposed for use as condominiums and schools rooms for the Milwaukee School of Engineering. Now, this is a solid bronze plaque. The man who bought it at the sale when they were converting the building, they sold a lot of the elements of the building out. He personally removed it from the floor of the building. So this is the type of thing, this appeals to both, I want to straighten it out a bit. This appeals to both brewery collectors, to people who collect historic architecture, people who collect art. I mean, this checks so many boxes. I mean, and appeals to so many people on many levels. It's very heavy. I mean, that thing probably weighs a good 40 pounds, made of solid bronze, cast bronze. And there's only one of them. That's another thing, It's not like there's 100 of these ever made. This is the only one from a historic brewery in Milwaukee. So this is coming up in our auction. It's lot 2230 this Friday at our Fall Classic. And keep an eye on it, because I'd like to see where this goes.
Bid with us live. Come on out to Donley Auctions in Union, Illinois, or you can bid online. Just go to our website. It's easy, DonleyAuctions.com. Click on the little red button there. You'll be able to see our next auction.
We're going to do a sign off for now.
Okay.
The way we do it, I'm going to do. So that's all for now. So
See you at the auction.
no, yeah, but so, and I'm going to go. So, yeah, and point to you. You're going to say,
I'm David Hill.
Oh yeah, I'm David Hill.
And you,
I'm
and you,
Mr.
you-
Hills.
and you say, I'm Rodney.
Yeah.
And I'm going to say, and I'm Randy. And then we say, and we'll see you at the
Okay.
auction.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll get it in one take, I know it.
Sure we will. Okay. So you can see what a wonderful collection we've got coming up here in December. So for now,
Too cute.
Well, I
you
just saw.
start. I'm David.
Okay. All right. Well, no, I was waiting for you. You were going to do that. and I was waiting for the that.
You did.
I did.
Oh,
Peripheral
good.
vision, I know.
Okay.
I didn't do this.
I'll see you. I'll see you. All right.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So I'm just going to go. So for now,
I'm David.
I'm Rodney.
and I'm Randy Donley, and we'll see you at the auction.
There you go.
So for now, I'm Randy Donley with,
Ron Garrity.
and we'll see you at the auction.